said she did 1,057 men in 12 hours, and the earlier record in 2004 was 919, set by Lisa Scott.
I just said that.
You did.
That's crazy.
That's foul. How you gonna take the record from your friend?
Yeah. What's that p look like afterwards?
Hey, hi. Oh, okay.
Now, what do you think of Bonnie?
What do I think of Bonnie Blue? Have I had a stroke? I can't smell toast. I've no idea what... What, sorry?
The young girl who's just slept with 1,000 men.
The young girl that's just slept with 1,000 men? What, in how many hours? 12 hours. Oh, as if I was going to go, what, the full 24 hours? I'm not that impressed.
And what are we doing today, Bonnie?
I am going to do a world record of 1,000 men in 24 hours. Well, 12 hours, actually. The only thing I'm nervous about, I'm like, what if people don't turn up? But if they don't turn up, they don't turn up. But I arrived here 2 hours ago, and there was already people outside, so... 500, check. Oh, and if you see they look a bit wet, it's fluids. 600, done. 800, done. 900, done. The big 1,000 was well and completely done.
Have you heard of one of the strangest world records? OnlyFans creator Bonnie Blue recently made headlines with her shocking attempt to be with 1,000 men in a single day. Initially nervous about the turnout, she was stunned to find a large crowd eagerly waiting to participate. Her controversial challenge has sparked widespread outrage and left many questioning the boundaries of such extreme pursuits. With this attempt, Bonnie has become a polarizing figure, raising concerns about the implications of such actions and how far individuals are willing to go to gain attention and notoriety in today's digital age. What's even more concerning is the level of fame Bonnie have gained across social media, though it's for all the wrong reasons. Their controversial actions have sparked outrage, with the YouTube community and content creators across most platforms condemning their behavior. Everybody is bashing Bonnie Blue for documenting this shameful act publicly. Tristan Tate reacted to Bonnie Blue's shocking claim of completing her controversial challenge with 1,000 men, offering a critical perspective. He refrained from placing all the blame solely on Bonnie, instead highlighting the role of men in enabling such behavior. According to Tristan, men are at fault in two key ways. First, by being her customers, and second, by actively participating in these extreme activities.
The shit that's going on right now is genuinely disgusting, and the men are at fault for this. One, the customers create the demand, and two, who the fuck is answering an ad saying, do you want to be the 948th man to penetrate this woman's in a day?
Jimmy Carr, the renowned Irish comedian, weighed in on Bonnie Blue's astonishing feat with his signature wit. He mockingly remarked that achieving the challenge in 24 hours might have been manageable, but completing it in just 12 hours was truly an accomplishment. Adding to the humor, he quipped that he wasn't entirely shocked, as he's witnessed hot dog eating contests before, making this seem almost routine by comparison.
12 hours? Oh, as if I was going to go, what, the full 24 hours? I'm not that impressed. Oh, 12 hours? Interesting. Well, I don't know, we're very judgy about such things. But we've all seen hot dog eating contests. It's no different.
Cam Nuggets also shared his thoughts on Bonnie Blue's extreme feat, calling it completely disgusting to not only do it, but also document it. He expressed concern about the state of the world, saying that with all the challenges we're facing, like wildfires and viruses, content creators like this are only making things worse. According to him, it's truly disgusting.
What's just happening with our world? You know, houses are burning. You know, there's new viruses every week, right? Climate change, all that good stuff. Now we have people going out of their way doing these 1,000 men challenges, right? It's a new one every week, right? Who knows who's coming next?
Amala Ekpanobi reacted to this incident, calling it an alarming situation. She pointed out that while audiences might eventually move past Lily Phillips's controversial act of being with 1,000 men, Bonnie took things to an entirely new level by engaging with more than 10 times that number.
Guys, this is the culture that we're living in, where
where the threshold for people's interests just gets higher and higher and higher and higher, and you have to do more. And we all thought it was so crazy that Lily Phillips slept with 101 men in a single day, but now Bonnie has 10 times that, more than 10 times that, in not even 24 hours, in 12 hours.
Amala reflected on the implications of such actions, suggesting that this might represent the future of content for women like Bonnie and Lily. To keep their audience engaged, they may feel compelled to continuously push boundaries and exceed limits, raising serious concerns about the direction of such content.
And I think this is what the future of content and sex work is going to look like online, particularly for these women who are willing to go to extremes. That threshold that you have to meet in order to get eyes and in order to secure your bag and get more people interested in you.
On the other hand, Thalia, a well-known YouTuber, weighed in on the situation with a different perspective. She expressed skepticism, stating that she doesn't believe it's humanly possible to achieve such numbers in just 12 hours. Referring to the figures released by Bonnie Blue's PR team, claiming 1,057 encounters, Thalia pointed out that this would mean each person had only about 41 seconds, which she found to be quite absurd.
1,057 men in just 12 hours. The goal was 1,000, to be fair, but Bonnie's PR team told The Sun she slept with 1,057 men because when she hit 1,000, there was still 57 men in the queue who wanted to pleasure Bonnie before the 12-hour day ended. Y'all, 1,057 people in 12 hours, that's 720 minutes, meaning an average of like 41 seconds per person, under a minute per person. It's honestly hard to believe and just beyond ridiculous.
Thalia also expressed her concern about the broader implications of this trend, warning that it's bound to impact everyone one way or another. While acknowledging that the situation is spiraling out of control, she raised a crucial question: where will these numbers stop? She highlighted that although these shameful thresholds might be breached, the real question remains: how will this affect society at large?
Like, when is it gonna stop? Because we're reaching these insane numbers now. What is it gonna be, 2,000, 3,000? We're just gonna be numb.
Melanie King also weighed in on the situation, expressing that these women are engaging in such extreme actions for their OnlyFans accounts and the money it brings. However, she questioned when and where this would all end. She likened their behavior to asexual Olympics, where the goal seems to be upping the numbers with each new attempt. Melanie even speculated that by the end of the year, these women could reach an insane number like 3,000.
And it was all this uproar about it, and she did it for her OnlyFans. All of these women, they do it for money. And but now this one is up in the ante. And this is how it always is in the sexual Olympics, in the deviant Olympics. These are the things that they will do. So Lily Phillips thought she did something special there. Well, no, now this girl has broken the record. Now we're gonna, by the end of the year, we may get to 3,000 men in 12 hours.
Melanie went even further in her criticism, stating that these women are not humans, but monsters. She described them as hollow shells, devoid of soul, accusing them of abandoning their humanity for fleeting pleasure. Melanie emphasized that this wasn't just her opinion, but rather how these women view themselves, believing in pleasure with no emotional ties or connections.
These are not human beings, in my opinion. I believe whatever has happened to them, they have no soul, they have no, it's just an empty shell, it's flesh. And that's how they see themselves, as flesh. It doesn't matter. There's no soul ties, there's no connection. It's just a one body part going into the other. Who cares? What matters? Mind your business. This is what, but this is where we are as a society.
Amid all the criticism surrounding her, Bonnie made yet another controversial move. This time, she approached a receptionist at a cafe and directly asked him to be intimate with her, even suggesting that he find a place to smack her. However, the boy refused, explaining that he was a religious man and would not engage in such actions before marriage. In the video, it was clear that Bonnie's persistent requests seemed to harass the boy, who appeared visibly disturbed by her words. Despite his discomfort, he stood firm in his boundaries and declined her offer, showing restraint in the face of Bonnie's advances.
I just wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the 5 guys from? The 5 guys. I didn't know if there was like a special room or you can take me out back.
No, I don't think that's happening.
What about after your shift? I'd want to give you, a good rating.
I'm a Christian man and I'm saving myself for marriage.
I'm asking for what's on the menu, that's all.
Genuinely, I feel like I'm doing it right now. I can hand you a menu if you want.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Bonnie's latest actions have once again landed her in hot water. Social media quickly erupted, with many criticizing her for allegedly harassing a worker to fulfill her desires. The situation sparked outrage, with users across various platforms condemning her behavior as inappropriate and disrespectful, especially towards someone simply doing their job. Mr. H Reviews also reacted to Bonnie's latest video, calling it purely cringe. He pointed out that Bonnie seems so accustomed to having simps constantly clamoring for her attention that she couldn't handle the rejection from the receptionist.
This is a woman who's so used to simps. So used to simps. Just clamoring for her. It's just cringe, man. It is absolute cringe. I don't know what to say. Well, I do know what to say. That is super cringe.
Misha Petrov, another content creator, also weighed in on the controversial clip where Bonnie approached the boy for intimacy. Misha stated that Bonnie was directly harassing him and highlighted a concerning social reality. If a man had been the one asking multiple women for such actions, he would likely have been canceled immediately. However, because it's a woman in this situation, society seems to be more accepting or less critical. Misha's comments reflect the double standards that often exist when it comes to how men and women are held accountable for similar actions.
Why are you harassing random men? This is so disgusting, and I know everyone is saying this, everyone's thinking it, but if it was a man who said this, oh, where are the 5 women at, haha, everyone would be canceling him, everyone would be commenting, that's disgusting, you're harassing this poor woman, and thankfully people are calling her out, but this is just more socially acceptable for whatever reason, right? Because she's a woman, so she gets to do this. I mean, it is so creepy.
On the other hand, Cam Kirkham took a strong stance against Bonnie, labeling her a demon, trying to take away the lad's chastity. He praised the receptionist for standing his ground, stating that all he wanted was to do his job without being harassed. Cam suggested that even though Bonnie might have thought she was doing something beneficial for the boy, it was far from it. His advice to her was simple: just have a burger and chips and leave.
Don't fall for these demons. This demon, this specific very, very demon person. Also, like, that's a guy just trying to do his job. I know she probably thinks that she's doing a nice thing for him, but like, just let him get on. Just order a burger and chips and leave.
As the controversy surrounding Bonnie Blue and her shocking actions continues to unfold, one thing is clear: this situation has ignited a broader conversation about boundaries, consent, and societal values. Critics from all corners of the internet, including popular content creators and public figures, have voiced their concerns about the direction in which Bonnie, Lily, and others in the industry are pushing the limits of what's deemed acceptable. With increasing numbers of such extreme challenges becoming more publicized, the debate over the ethical implications of these actions grows louder. Despite the backlash, there is an undeniable reality. These controversial figures have gained a level of fame and attention that has sparked both fascination and outrage. Their actions raise significant questions about the nature of content creation, the role of social media platforms, and the responsibility that comes with using these platforms to reach millions of people. Will this trend continue to escalate, or will it eventually face a societal reckoning? Only time will tell if these extreme behaviors will keep pushing boundaries, or if a shift in public opinion will lead to greater accountability for such actions. The impact on future content creators, both men and women, remains to be seen as society grapples with the consequences of such attention-seeking stunts. At the end of the day, it's crucial to remember that while content may generate views and followers, the long-term effects on both creators and their audience should not be overlooked. As we witness these events unfold, we must ask ourselves, where do we draw the line, and what kind of content do we want to promote and support? What do you think of Bonnie and Lily's actions? Do you believe this kind of content is pushing the boundaries too far? Could this trend continue to grow, or will it eventually face backlash? Do you think society will ever hold content creators accountable for such extreme challenges? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more drama from the world of social media. It seems like the story is far from over.